There's more people today that believe the devil is real than believe God is real. The funny thing is, in the 80s, whereas they were pointing to so many things that were quietly demonic, now it's open in the so for us, for me it was in the music industry, right? It was they sold their souls for rock and roll. Well, it turns out a lot of those people did. Now you can see the open demonic influence in the music industry. It was very subtle, and I would argue it wasn't in every genre, it wasn't in every artist, but I think it was in more than we care to admit, and especially there was a lot of demonic and new age imagery in our cartoons and our toys and stuff growing up. There was a thing that was called the devil in the toy box. And so a lot of us that grew up in the church in the 80s were like, man, everything, it was a Bobby Boucher's mother from The Waterboy. That toy is the devil. This is the devil, Bobby Boucher. It's the devil. And it's like, you're like, yeah, the devil's not in everything. And you get callous. And now we live in this day and age where it really is a little more pervasive in more things than I think we would care to admit. But yeah, oftentimes it's we kind of swing and the miss. And the other side that I think we should discuss, and I actually just saw this yesterday. Rod Saunders dropped a video, said that you've heard of the American Gospel documentary, Jonathan? You've heard of that?
Yes.
So they were going to have Dr. Michael Brown in the third one.
Yeah.
They had clips of his interview and his discussion that they had already put out because he'd already filmed everything. He just dropped out, and they're going to have to remove him from the film because of some dishonesty and some I don't want to say treachery, but just some unpleasantness and reshaping arguments, putting words in people's mouth, probably a lot of creative editing going around. But that was the premise of that film is, it's by a bunch of cessationist reform people. And the funny thing is, and I think we talked about this a couple weeks ago, there's more people today in America that believe the devil is real than believe God is real, or that Jesus is the Son of God.
Yeah.
And you see it a lot with the Daily Wire. There's a lot of Catholic exorcists that are getting interviewed, and they're sharing. And people see you have all these ghost shows, you have all these things on not just social media. You had TV shows running for 10 years